Guys, so I've just come out for a bit of a chill out in the woods today. I've not been feeling too great. I've had a really bad sort of throat infection and quite a bit of a nasty cough, so I've not. It's Friday. I'd normally go out a bit early in the week and get these videos done, but yeah, I've just not really been able to. I mean, you might still be able to hear it a little bit in my voice. My voice has come back a bit, but I mean, earlier this week I couldn't even talk. So yeah, it's about mid-afternoon now. So I just had a bit of a mooch around and come back to my old sort of summer camp spot. So my fire reflector's still there, and me chopping log just here. So anyway, I thought I'd, I'm not just going to come out here and just sit, but so I thought, well, actually, my missus has she got me a birthday present, and it's a crook knife. So I thought I'd come out here and sort of like have a play with it, basically. I've already sort of shaped a bit of birch that I got. Now I could make this either into a spoon, but I'm going to try and make it into like I'm trying to remember the name of it, kuksa. I probably pronounced that wrong. It's like a Norwegian or Swedish drinking cup. So yeah, I've sort of hewn a rough shape out with the axe already. And there goes my flask. Good job, it's stainless steel. And I'm just going to start a bit on the bowl. So here it goes. I want to try and get it as round as I possibly can. So I might have to get the axe and just shave a little bit more off on this, although it's not going to be that deep. So but we'll see. It's sort of like first time and having a go at this, so it's I'm playing at it as much as anything, just having a go. And yeah. Okay, so right, I want to try and I'm going to eyeball this mainly, but it's I think starting off is going to be the hardest bit. Way, nearly. It's a good job these trousers are really tough. I think once you get something going, and it is easier cutting across the grain. Yeah, much easier cutting across the grain. I don't want to go all the way to the edge just yet. Yeah, it's definitely easier cutting across the grain. I'm trying to find a comfortable sort of position. And that's probably the most comfortable. Anyway, I'll split this up, because otherwise, if you just watch me doing all of this all the way through, it's going to be a bit boring. Oh no. So I've been at it for about an hour now, and I've got a reasonable bowl in there. You know, still needs plenty more doing, but you know, it's getting there. So, oh yeah, this is a mora. 3, I think it says there, or mora nil. I'll write down, I'll put in the description below what the actual model this one is. So, but anyway, for now, put that there. I will have it. Put that there even. So yeah, what's the date today? 16th. So not long now until it's Christmas. Coffee on me. And I'm hoping I might get out for a one-nighter maybe next week. Hopefully. Just before Christmas, you know, sort of like all that madness over Christmas of, oh yeah, ready for that, of what that all entails, Christmas. But yeah, it'd be good to, you know, go around, see some family and friends and stuff that I don't normally get to see. Like, you know, I'm gonna pop round to my dad's sometime in between Christmas and New Year. I'll probably see him like once a year, sometimes twice. But yeah, so on my way up here, there was about, I think there was about 6 squirrels all sort of like frolicking around in the trees. Like a few of them like really pestering another one, and I think they were trying to drive it out of its own dray, by the looks of it, or maybe it was the other way around. But yeah, there was just quite a few, you know, quite a bit of a concentration of squirrels. And I have got my trusty slingshot with me just in case, but I wasn't presented with a good clean shot that was sort of like within range, so. But I've left it out here just in case. Quite often, you know, when you sat down, you know, you're quietly, you know, just doing something. I mean, the sound from this is just like a little grating noise. And there was a squirrel sort of like behind me a few minutes ago. And it was stood poised, ready, waiting if he came in range, but he didn't. I've noticed the last couple of times I've come up into these woods, like, you know, late autumn, beginning of winter, there's been a lot of wood pigeon, hundreds of them. Like, they've all gathered in huge flocks, but you can't get anywhere close to them. They seem to scatter. I think within so many numbers, there's just so many pairs of eyes, and even within 200 yards, they'll, you know, slightest little bit of noise and poof, they're all off. So yeah, I've not really had any luck with wood pigeons so far, unfortunately, which is a shame because I like wood pigeon. I really like squirrel though as well. Very tasty. It's like a nicer, sweeter version of rabbit. And it's way more nutritious. So it'd be nice to maybe get another rabbit too. It'd be nice to get another rabbit too, another squirrel or two. If I got a rabbit, then if I can get a rabbit, that's fine. But so yeah, this is just me sort of like waffling on for a bit. Like I say, I'm just come out to chill out in the woods for a bit, and just thought I'd sort of like share that with you. And there's a wood pigeon flying off. Oh, and oh yeah, when those squirrels were all like running around chasing one of each other around the trees, one of them jumped, misjudged his jump, and he fell. Must have been 40 foot, hit the deck, ran straight back up the tree. None the wiser. They're really tough little creatures. Um, so, cause I almost thought, oh, hey, free meal without even taking a shot, but no, it was straight up. I think if it had hit a rock, then it might have been a different matter, but there's plenty of leaf litter and stuff on the ground to sort of like soften his fall. But it's trying to see where the sun is. It's there. So that's one. Got about an hour and 15 minutes before the sun sets. I can tell that just by using my fingers. So if you take your fingers, and if you can, it's ideally when you can sort of see where the sun is. Oh, excuse me. But obviously you don't want to be looking directly at the sun because you're going to knock your eyes up. But if you get the sun to the top of your finger, and then each finger corresponds roughly about 15 minutes. So 4 fingers, an hour. So if you go down, if you remember where your bottom finger was, move it down 1, and then move it down 1. You can work out the time pretty darn accurately at any time of the year. It's a really good tip, especially if you're not the type of person that carries a watch, or if you go out walking and you do take your phone but you put it in your bag or something like that for safety, so you don't drop it, lose it, anything like that. And you want to know what the time is. If you can see where the sun is, just do that technique. It's a brilliant little technique and it works. So, but yeah, so what am I going to do now? I'm just going to chill here for a little bit more. I'm going to have a little bit more coffee because I'm quite thirsty. I actually came out really early. I got up at 6 AM this morning. I've actually come on my bike and I had a bit of an explore. So like I say, I've not been able to get out for about a week now. I've just felt so rough. So I've been up a few of the valleys in the Peak District. Had a mooch round, saw a load of ducks, which would have been nice to have been able to get a duck for dinner, but you're not supposed to take ducks with catapults. I know some people have, but yeah. But yeah, it'd be nice, but yeah, no. So, but yeah, just had a nice ride. It's been nice to actually get out on the bike as well for a change. I've not been able to get out on the bike too much. I had so like this time last year, I ended up in hospital with a suspected heart attack, which was a bit of a surprise to me. But and anyway, after loads and loads of tests over this year, because they told me, right, stop biking because we're not sure what's going on. I've just got the all clear, officially all clear, and I can go back on my bike, so I can get a bit fitter. I've been pretty damn fit already, but yeah, not bike fit. And as anyone will know who does a lot of long distance biking, either it be mountain biking or road biking, being off the bike for a year, just imagine when if you do an injury and you have to be off for it for 2 weeks, you get back on, it's like, oh my god, I feel like I've not done it for like 6 months. Imagine what a year feels like to your legs. But anyway, so yeah, still got a bit more to do to this. I'll probably finish it off at home, but I just thought it'd be nice to come out here and just do a bit out here actually. So one thing you always forget, so like when you come out into, most people come out into the woods in the summer, apart from dog walkers, they'll go for a walk, but they're always concentrating on the dog. They don't quite often, they're not looking around them too much, they're distracted all the time. And but especially this time of year, if I just stop talking for a minute, alright, apart from the ambulance that's just decided to whale up. You can't hear any birds apart from the odd little one flittering through. Yeah, the only birds I've seen a couple of like coal tits, blackbird, loads of wood pigeons, a couple of magpies, some crows, that's about it. So yeah, it's always really quiet. I'm saying it's always really quiet, and there's this ambulance in the background wailing away. Sounds just travelling up through the valley. So that's about a good mile away, that road, straight down the hill. Wood pigeon, 2 wood pigeons. But anyway, like I say, this, you know, it's just a bit of a mooch. Like I say, there's about an hour and a half left of daylight now, so I might. Ooh, there's a wood pigeon that's just landed in that tree. It's too far away. Well, I'd say it's about 50 yards off. It's when one lands, you quite often get more landing in. Trouble is, as soon as I stand up, I'm surprised he's not taken off already when we're talking. As soon as I stand up or move, he'll be off. See if we can get a pigeon. Nah, like I said, as soon as I stood up, off. Gone. We might be in luck though. Doubt it. I think wood pigeons have got very good eyesight. So as soon as they see movement, that's it, they're off. But anyway, we'll give it a go. Ooh. So yeah, I say time's getting on a bit now. Just came out for a bit of a chill more than anything, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a mosey on back down to where that dray was and all that squirrel activity was happening, and see if we can't get some dinner while I'm out here. Be nice to, you know, take home a squirrel or 2. Even better if it was a wood pigeon, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. So hopefully what I'll do is I'll go down. I've just got to walk down through these woods along the path a bit, drop down, come back up a little bit, and sort of settle in. And then what I'll do is try and reset the camera up a bit, and we'll just wait for a good. I'll give it half an hour, 3/4 of an hour. Just because obviously when I'm walking in, I'll create some disturbance. They'll probably all scatter off. Keep quiet for a good bit, and then hopefully they'll think, oh right, he's gone. They'll come back and they'll get on, as long as I stay still, quiet. And yeah, so I'm going to do that now. I need to get moving a bit anyway, because it's getting a bit cold. Although I must admit, this December so far has been pretty mild. Although I've looked at the long range forecast, and I think just after Christmas it's going to get a bit cooler. I'm hoping we're going to get some snow this year. We didn't really get much last year, but they're saying that, you know, this year we might get a little bit more, and it's supposed to be, this winter is going to be a little bit colder than average. Something to do with the solar cycle. It works on like an 11-year cycle, and we've come out of the maximum now, and we're like coming into the dip. I think it's still going to be a couple of years before, you know, we like we see anything like 2010 again, I mean, that'd be good. You know, if we got anything like that, you know, I'd definitely get out. Maybe I'd come up here or to another spot and, you know, maybe spend a night or two out in the woods. It'd be good to do some nice snowy winter camping, but that depends on the weather. So anyway, I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to mosey on down that way, push the bike down, which is easier said than done. And yeah, I'll reset up and see what happens. Okay, so just taking up this position. And there's quite a few squirrels I've just seen around this area. Again, this is where I was before. So I'm just going to wait here for a bit, let things calm down, and see what we get. Might be able to hear what I'm calling. It's just there's two of them just up in the tree there. One of them's definitely being harassed. I think it might be the same one as what was up here before that was being harassed. XE3 now. So we'll just wait and see how close they get. Okay, so I missed on that one. So they seem to be more or less down on the bottom path. So what I'll do is I'll make my way out round, back down and back down that way, and we'll hang around there for a bit. Right, so I moved around for a bit, waited. I got one shot in, and it's the squirrel. He just got his head above like a bit of a branch, and I was about half an inch below, and it obviously ricocheted off, and all of the group just scattered. I waited around for a little bit longer to see if they'd come back, but they'd all scattered off. So. But anyway, the sun's set now. Just flip this around. It's getting pretty chilly. I think there actually might be a frost tonight by the feel of it. I think, maybe. But anyway, yeah, all this has been is a bit of a mooch, chill out in the woods. So, like I say, hopefully next time, I'm going to get out and I will do a night, one night out somewhere. Hopefully next week. I'll see, 'cause it's like next week is the last week of just before Christmas. So we'll have to see. I've got most of mainly ready. So yeah. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next video. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Oh yeah, we have hit 400 subscribers, so thank you very much to everyone who has subscribed. I reckon around about New Year Eve day, something like that, we might actually get 500, which would be cool. And if we do, I will do another subscriber giveaway at 500. So, and that'll be like the other ones before, probably something I've made. Might be a tinder pouch with tinder again, possibly, because I've got a few tinder pouches knocking around that I've made. So yeah, anyway, hope you enjoyed watching this. Like I say, nothing particularly special, just a bit of a chill out in the woods. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.